Hello. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening or good afternoon, depending where you are in the world. And we are here for another development stream. Trying to make this game. I mean, I would say trying to make this game more interesting, because actually the game is made somehow, but there is a lot more stuff that we want to build, a lot more stuff we want to do. And yes, I was finishing a few pieces on the Dermorian house, which I think is pretty much done. I just don't know if I really want to have the top of the house be wait, okay, that's easier. I just don't know if I want the top of the house to really be another texture. I mean, I remember, yeah, we did this texture to be a bit different, but actually when I see it in the game, it's looking a bit weird, the fact that we have a separate texture at the top. I mean, a different one, and it's not fitting into the rest of the style somehow. Well, let me lower the music. Let me lower the music a bit. Yeah, so I think we're going to continue with this. It's pretty much done. I spent some time really to finalize it, or nearly finalize it. I think it's kind of done. I don't want to spend more time on it because we already spent so much. Maybe the last one would be to see if we can change this to be, I don't know, I mean, like just assigning it to the other material and see how it looks maybe. But I think we can even do it from directly from Unreal, because you see, this is how it looks in the game. I mean, it is without lights, so obviously we need lights. I mean, the material here, the wood, is really dark, but I think I like it really dark. I think I really want it to be, you know, a dark material. And at the moment we have only the direct light, we have nothing else, and lights are not recalculated in this level. So, but one thing that I noticed is that the steps are probably a bit too high for people to actually step on it without jumping, and that could be annoying. So, or we make a third step and we make them a bit closer to each other, or I don't know, because we can already make them larger or whatever, or make them at an angle, right? So, but yeah, this looks like that. I don't know, it gives a bit of a difference at the top, so maybe we can leave it like that. Now the inside, I added, I can show it to you in game, okay? I made some changes. I made a number of changes. And I hope that the changes are good, actually. What I wanted to do before relaunching it, so if we need to duplicate this house, I will have to duplicate the door, the house itself, and the bed, because the three pieces are actually separate pieces. So I will have somehow to load in, wait, I think we need to load in this map separately. And just be sure that we have, so I don't want to load the world itself, but I just want to load this map. And to be sure that our house is, yes it is at the moment on this map. Now we don't see the light, because actually the light is part of the overall, yes. So I think we need to make Raurim. Sorry, why this one is called Raurim and not Quinterion? Raurim doesn't exist, huh? Raurim. No, because my idea was that was Quinterion, not Raurim. So I'm a bit confused of what I'm looking at. This is obviously a placeholder, okay? This 3 with these balls is a... It's kind of a placeholder, but it's just to it's just to say that here we will have a giant tree. Hello, Chat Games. Hi. Nobody watches you here on Twitch. I don't know. People will come. It's just a matter of time. I just started. 2 minutes ago. Raurim is a small village. Yeah, but we need to understand. Let me just check 1 second on Jayos. Search Raurim 11 minutes ago. Yeah, I mean, having people watching technical stream on Twitch is tough, you know. It's very hard. I mean, when Epic Games, you know, get like 200 people, you realize that it's hard to have, you know, audience. It's hard to have audience with technical streams. Definitely. So Raurim in the map, right? I see. Let me just take a screenshot of this. I think we remade it. Raurim. well, I think this is an old one. I don't know why all the time I'm stuck in this level thingy. But basically, I think I have to take my big map. But in theory, Raurim is here, right? Is between the two side of the river. Now, a lot of this changed, okay? So it's not exactly like that. I think that the only way for me is really to go into the new map that I made, which is the map with basically everything. The only problem is that I will have to... I think there is a place where we have, yes, exactly, level 1, yes. PS Unreal level 1 map PSD, exactly. Okay, give me just a second because I don't want to flash that map because he has all the special locations and he has no, we are not eating dinner at the moment. We are not eating dinner, but we are doing secret stuff, okay? Doing secret stuff. Just one second. Let me see if this one is the map I wanted to see. No. Yes, is this one. Okay, so this one... Yeah, because I made a map that is basically containing everything, right? Everything new, I mean everything Unreal, right? So now I have it on the other screen and I'm just checking. So I placed Raurim, which is number 20 on the map. Okay, let me see, number 20. Ah, yes, it's exactly this one. Okay. And then we placed, where is Quinterion though? We don't have it on the map. There is a problem though, there is a problem. There is a problem because actually Quinterion is a town situated in the middle of a large forest, possessed mainly by Dermorian, and near the pterosaur bronze doors. Is also so in theory, what they are saying is that sorry, where are the pterosaur bronze door in theory should be 7. Ah, this side. Okay, so it's to the west. So in theory should be completely to the opposite. So after the Emerald Lake. I mean, it's fine. I mean, so that will be the main city, right? I see. Okay, so I named the, well, a small village, I don't know, but I think we should make it more than a small village. I mean, we cannot reach that. The problem is that we cannot reach this area, you know, we cannot reach this area now. I mean, it's too far. I mean, it's really too far. And so I think that what we can do, we can create here, which is basically north of Oja, you know. I mean, now I don't have all the maps loaded, but Oja is this direction where you see the black, right? Oja is that direction. And okay, I mean, it's fine. We can rename it Raurim and we can go with Raurim. I think we can do that. I think I don't have a problem with that. Also, I put it on my map, so I think I already did the reasoning about that. Okay, fine. Fine. I will rename this map. I named it Quinterion, but it was my bad. So I will rename it again. I will rename it to Raurim, and we will use it as Raurim. Okay, fine. Okay, so apart from this, I don't know if we have any map of the city, but the idea would be to actually create a bit of a village here. I don't know if I really want a tree. I don't really know if I want really a giant tree with houses on top, like is the you know the placeholder there, but probably yes. I don't even know what is this tree actually. Raurim Center tree. I mean, is this tree something that we made, or? I mean, it looks a bit weird, but obviously, I mean, we could use it. If we, I mean, we could improve it and make it a real tree. By the way, I mean, I could have one of those. If I change one of these houses, you know, to be more. Okay, let me do this. Let me create a new folder, which was I wanted to do. And let me put everything that we have here. And this and this and this. Right? Under Raurim. So at least we have it right. So because we could put one of these houses on top of a tree. Easy. I will just have to basically duplicate everything. And I think it needs to be slightly modified because wow, this tree is really huge. It will have to be slightly modified because at the moment it has like steps, you know, and I don't think it makes a lot of sense that it has steps, but I think we can make this tree to be a real tree. I mean, to be something that we can use more of a, because at the moment it's more of a placeholder really. Yeah, we will need. I think we will need some platform of some kind. I don't know, but I think we will need like I think we will need like a platform here, a round platform of some kind, right? With maybe a rope going down or something. Or up, I don't know, maybe it can be hanging from the top. We have a very nice drawing of hanging houses for Dermorians, which I think we should use. Which is this one. Let me show it to you in a bigger. There is a very nice sketch that someone made for us. I don't remember who did it, but. And you see there is this big tree that is basically the one that you see in the level, with these houses, you know, hanging from the top, and houses at the bottom. Now, I think that houses hanging like that is not very handy, but unless you have a system of pulleys that, you know, it's kind of easy to go up and down, because otherwise how do you get out and how do you get in? I mean, I like the concept, but... Hello, Constrabus, how are you? Hello, Marcelo. Hi. Hello. Welcome. I think this is very nice picture. We need to understand how to... Yeah, but I think we can have a big tree. I think we can have a big tree. I think we can. We can have. It's just a matter of taking this tree and making it reasonable in terms of UV, and because at the moment is looking really bad. But I think we can. I don't know if this thing we did. I think this thing we did. I think we did it. Probably Zwei created this. I don't think there can be a tree like this in any library of any kind, you know. I think it's really that has been created by us. Also, as you can see, the billboards for the leaves are a bit fucked up. But yeah, we can fix it. We can fix it. What happened? Something happened. I don't know what happened, but something happened. I cannot move things anymore. Why there is only... This is not really the best way to duplicate stuff, huh? But anyway, we can reposition. We can reposition in case. Ah, we're missing a door. Ah, because the door is not here. Duplicated. Fuck. Hello, Funner. Hey. Welcome. How are you today? Ah, you solved it? Okay, so now I know what is your nick on Discord then. Guys, it's very hard for me to follow all your nick changes, okay? So you should try, you know, to use the same nick if you can in different places, because otherwise it's so hard for me to follow your nick changes all the time. Try to use one nick, please. Because I cannot memorize. It's already hard to memorize one or two nicks, but if you change everywhere, it's really tough. I have no idea how this city will look like. I have no idea how, you know, we will do it. I don't know. I mean, we need to decide, you know, where things are located, where is the main road. The only thing I know is that there is a big river here on the left, and this river is joining down there, so there is like two rivers going together or something, and so we have all this space around these three that we can build a city around, right? I don't know how many houses I want, but I think I want probably 20 or so. And at the moment, I think they will pretty much be all like this. Now, I think we can just place... My suggestion is, let's just place some houses and build some road and see what is the overall layout that we want to have, because I don't know yet. I really don't know yet, so I'm placing stuff a bit randomly, I have to say, at the moment. I'm not really thinking too much of what should be. The only thing I know is that it needs to be flat, otherwise our house will look weird. And then we need and then we need to build a kind of a road. Right? I'm trying to imagine how dense it should be. Yeah, we didn't have, in this picture, we didn't have those houses yet because we built them later, so... But I think that, yes, the... okay, I will build it. I will build it slowly, but I will build it. I'm thinking... And I think we will need... we will need a lot of trees. Okay, so in this area, we really need a lot of trees. I think we are dividing 3 by area, right? I don't remember how we did it, but I think we have... You see that we have like 2 types of 3 here. We can add as many as we want, actually. But I think this should be a very green and very rich. A very rich area. So I'm searching for trees that are looking... right? That are looking nice and healthy and... But I think, yes, trees will be... It will be a lot in this area, really a lot. It's basically a forest. I mean, it's... Now, some trees have been destroyed probably to... Ah, yes, we also need to have the entrance. We need to have the entrance to the... the entrance to the tree. So yeah, there should be a kind of a stair. Yes, like that. But I think we need to build it. I would build it inside a tree. So I will probably export this tree and just rebuild it. It's called Cormia tree. I think we changed a few things. Let me see if we have... No, not here, sorry, it's not this directory, it's this directory, yes. I want to see if under levels we have this kind of tree. I don't know how to search it really, but let me try to search just tree or Cormia tree or I think it's not exported yet, but we can check maybe in the directory. We can check here if there is a directory. Wait. Here actually, yes. EU art, environment, foliage. Ah, is under environment, foliage, tree. Environment. Foliage, tree, and the one is called the Cormia 301. Where is it? Cormia 3 FBX. We don't have the blend file though. We don't have the blend file. Raurim 3.3, and this has been generated by a program, I guess. Yes. We can see what happens if we import it in Blender. Let me just see if I import it in Blender, how it looks. Trying to put the microphone in a place that is not too annoying. Yeah, it's called Cormia 3, but it's nothing to do. ASCII FBX are not supported. GG. Okay, so let's export it again from Unreal, I guess is the only way. We will call it Raurim 3. But I want to put it in this directory, yes. Okay, we'll have probably the LOD. I don't know what is this big plane. No idea. Ah, it's the giant. Okay, it's the giant LOD from a distance, I guess. Let's just take LOD 0 for a second and see, and let's remove the UCX. I want to just see the wireframe of this. It's 12,000 triangles. I mean, it's 12,000 triangle, but still, but it looks pretty much. I mean, it doesn't look very nice. Probably because it's so big and is also not very optimized, you know. So I think it's been created by a program most likely, because you see this mass that we have in the middle. Yeah, given the sides, I think it's a bit tough to, but we will have to. Yeah, we will have to work with what we have, and we will have to improve this guy, I guess. Instead of starting new, I think we should improve it. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, in game, considering it's super big, this looks very, very, very squared, right? Because it's super big, and so yeah, I think this is kind of the minimum we need to. This is kind of the minimum quality that we need to have. Otherwise, it's a bit stupid, because in the places that are closest to the player, like here, is less detailed, and in the places like up here, which player probably will never reach, you know, is way more detailed. So there was free procedural nature pack that is spline base 3. Okay. But I don't know if I want to delve now into, you know, I don't know if I want to delve now into a completely new way or new program or new whatever. I don't think so. I think that here, I don't know what happened, but you see that these triangles, you know, it's it's just been scaled. I think it's been scaled improperly, and so the result is a very bad, a very spiky. Also, I don't think we need all these routes actually. I think that I mean, if we assume that he's on top of a hill, I think we should make kind of a hill and assume how the hill is, right? So I think that probably the best idea is, let me just save it as a blender, because we will have to work a bit on this guy. I'm pretty sure we will have to work a bit on this guy. So the idea would be to add like a sphere, and this sphere we will use it as a reference, you know, for the hill. Right? I think the hill can be, I mean, not perfectly may not be. I never remember if shift is the flatten or if shift is the there is shift and control. One is flatten, the other yeah, control is excavate. I mean, it's like carve out, right? And okay, let's assume for a second that our hill looks pretty much like this, at least in this part. Then we can bump it a bit, but basically a bit random, up and down, because I would like then to create I would like them to create a kind of a stair going up the tree, right? A big wooden stair, or big. I don't know if we should do it stone or if we should do it. Yeah, I think it should look something like this. So it's mostly flat, maybe in one area, and then we go down a lot. Okay. Let me just let me just brute force a bit the thing. Yeah, let me just brute force it a bit. Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. I think I like it like this. Okay, so with this kind of composition, right? So we should understand if that one is the hill, then what we want I mean, how do we... Yeah, you see that these roots are really not needed. I mean, not all of them are needed. So we can have a few that are coming out, which I'm fine, but I don't think we need the wall set, you know, going down so much. It's anyway below ground, so I would prefer to use this quality, you know, these polygons, you know, to actually improve the quality above the ground, right? So even if these ones are really square, huh? I don't know why, but it's really going up quickly, and this is making it look super square. I mean, we can add other loops. We can tessellate some of this. I mean, it's so close to the player that I think we will have... Let's try to put in the position that we want, and then after we put it in the position we want, we may tessellate it one time. Okay, so we may do one round of... Yeah, because you see it's completely... At the moment it's completely invisible. So I would say that we don't even care about what is below here. So I think we can leave it like that. And this will go... Yeah, this will go below like this, okay? And I think it's nice that you can see a few of them, but at the same... And also another thing that we need an entrance. I mean, we need a play... It probably is this one, yes. I think it's this one. So we need one place where actually we have space for... we have space for an entrance of some kind. So I think I need... This one needs to go up and rotate quite a bit. And probably all of this. All of this needs to, you know, go up significantly. And it's still below ground anyway, so... Yeah, something like that. Exactly. So in here we will have the stair. Now, I don't know exactly how I want to do the stair, but it must be a fairly big... I mean, we walk on the tree, but walking on the tree I think would not be very handy. I think we really need to build... We really need to build a kind of a stair of some kind. So I think I need to... I think I need to design something, and I think I need to add a spline or add a line or whatever, and then make it real. Make it 3D at a certain point. This one will be expensive in terms of poly count. This stair will be super expensive, I know already. But I don't think I have a way out of this. What the? So if we make... Wait a second, because this is becoming painful with the tree in the middle. Is not very it's not very easy. I think this type of spline is just making my life harder, actually. I think this type of spline is making my life extra hard for nothing. Yes, it is. Fuck this. Wait. It's just 10 times easier to just do it like this. So what we want to do, we want to have something that is starting. What the fuck? Something that is starting quite high, and then is can I start with a line? Yes, I would prefer to start with a line, really, because it's easier to think about it, you know, and then we can extrude it later on. But what I want to do, I want to divide it a million times, right? And then I think even more. I think will be way more than this. Because consider that the player the player is maybe as big as one, even less, is half of this square, most likely. So we need to, right? So we need a minimum quality. And what the how big is the thing? Ah, it's like this. Okay. Okay, now I need to think. Now I need to think how I want it. Now I need to think how I want this thing to be. I think it cannot be too deep, otherwise you will not be able to walk on it. Like, I think that, yeah. It cannot be too deep, or cannot really evaluate how, I mean, how steep this will be, but I was thinking to something like this, you know. I was thinking to something like this, which is the stair that is bringing you up to the 3, and this one will be huge. I mean, like, yeah, I need to understand the sides, though. I need to understand the sides. Like, how much is this compared to a guy? How much is this compared to everything else? No. The LOD. GG the LOD. I don't know why, but this tree looks small here. I don't know if we scaled it. Did we scale it like a million times? We scaled it 100 times. That's why. This guy is scaled 100 times here in Unreal. That's why in Blender it looks so small. I don't think I want to scale it 100 times in Unreal. I think we can. Can I scale it 100 times here? Is still manageable or not? Yeah, I think it's still manageable. So maybe it's better, you know, we scale it. I mean, how many meters we are speaking about here? Wow, 300 meters. Holy shit. 300 meters. Wow. 300 meters is insane. Do you think this thing is 300 meters? Well, it could actually be, because that house is probably 6 or 7. Let's say 10, just to exaggerate. 1 second. So do you think that 30 of them will fit here? Probably yes. I think this tree is just super big. I mean, it's really insanely big, but I think we can keep it. I mean, we don't dislike big trees, I guess. Control R. What is Control R? Then scroll wheel. No, I don't understand. Wait. Scrolling the wheel is doing this. Control R is doing nothing. Now it's doing something. What is that? Ah, I see. Okay. But is applying it only on the selected, or? It seems he's applying it only to the edge that, I mean, to a random edge. I don't know which one, but he's applying it to one edge. I don't know, but fine. So the point is, assuming that the place where we go up is or here or here. No, here. We said here. Yeah, we said here. So assuming the place where we go up is there, right? Now, wait, why rotated stupidly? Yeah, but basically something like this, yes. I don't know exactly how, but the idea would be to have a stair like that. To have a stair like this. The problem is that it seems the proportions are not okay. You can stay above. I think you can stay above the roots. So I think you can go below it. I think we will put maybe some vertical beams that are yeah, that are allowing people to go up. Yes, I think so. So in theory we don't need much more than this. We don't need much more than this. So we don't need this. Or no, wait. I deleted, but in reality we don't know what is the hill? Wait. Why we don't see the hill anymore? Did I do something stupid, like deleted it or what? It's this one. What? Wait. Okay, so this one was the land. Let's call it land. Otherwise, I'm getting confused. Yeah, there is the land below the tree. So the point is, if we go in this view, right? We need to reach this so that the top is correct. The top is correct. We can go down gently. I mean, I think we should not go down too quick. Like here, I don't know how big it is for a player, but I don't want to make it so that it is impossible to walk, right? I want to make it is possible to walk. So the problem is that if you go down too slow, it will take us forever to reach the ground, right? And this means it becomes like an impossible bridge. Like a forever bridge. So probably we need the land to go up a bit, because otherwise this will become infinite, right? Too long and too costly. So yeah, probably we need the land to pop up a bit here. We cannot have it that flat. Now we will have to model that, but yeah, we need a place to start. Otherwise, I don't know if this is too vertical to walk, but I assume no. Okay, so it will be, let's say it will be something like that. Okay. Now, assuming that this spline is fine, right? Right? The point is that it looks super small, I mean super long, and if I expand it here, I think I will have to change, because if I extrude this thing, if I take everything and I extrude it on the X, right? This will be like our stair. Now, I have no idea how big I need to make it, though. I have no idea how big I need to make it. Okay, let's try like this 1 second. Let's try to rejoin the two. And let's try to put it in game and see how it looks, because I really have no idea how big it should be. Right, so if I go here and in theory I open this one and I say re-import and we go into this guy. Is this guy the one that we want or no? 22, 10, 12, yeah, should be now. No, 10, 12 is not now for sure. 1 second. Huh? $22.40. What? Why the date is fucked up? It's actually the same directory, but the date is not the date. I don't know. Sometimes dates are weird. But anyway, it's this guy. I think it's this guy. Yeah, he's showing me the created date. I don't know. Sometimes it's weird. Now this thing is scaled 100 times, right? So it means that we need to scale it down to 1 here, right? Okay, so now it's fine again. So let me just say, assuming that we make the hill compatible with our guy. I mean, we can, obviously. Can make it. I mean, we need to take a giant. A giant. Holy shit. What is it? Was it that big already? Oh my god, it's like the biggest tree I ever seen in my life. I mean, biggest tree I ever seen in a video game. No, probably not, because big trees. I think we will have to terraform this thing to be a bit higher, because otherwise, I mean, it's already very high, but I think we will need to terraform it. Terraform it even more. Right? I don't know. We will see. But I need that. At least the entrance, I need it right. Otherwise, cannot proceed. At least the entrance, I need it roughly. Okay, so let's assume that, by the way, I think it's rotated wrong, because the entrance, I think the entrance should be towards me, right? I think it's rotated wrong. So the entrance should be like here. The problem is that it's too high. It's not easy, eh? It's not easy. I was thinking it was easier than this, but it's not. Because even if because this stair is not really going down much. I mean, if I want to reach the ground here, I basically need to have the ground at the same height, you know, of the base of the tree. So I need something like this for my stair to actually reach a reasonable. Okay, let's try like this 1 second in game, because I want to see how it looks. Can we change the color back to something that is reasonable? I think we lost some materials. Drum roll. I don't know, the foliage we will have to completely redesign. So I mean, it's do you want to leave on a tree or not? Too much noise from the birds, huh? Maybe it's not very quiet up there. It seems a quiet place, but hello, Hula. Hi. Welcome. Well, better late than no. I think I'm flying, but I have a teleport location. I have a teleport location. Wow, teleport failed, probably because it's okay. I will call it Raurim then. Okay, so here we are. It's obviously night, because if it's not night, this game is not happy. Oh my god, there is a... Yeah, we are colliding. We are colliding with a tree. I guess there is a stupid collision box. Okay, thank you for the collision box. You have to redo it. We need to set it as... Well, actually, I think we... I don't know. I think we will have probably to make a custom collision object, because the leaves, we don't want the leaves to actually collide. We want the tree to collide. So maybe we do 2 meshes. I will have to think about it. But for now, I don't care too much. Let me just save it again. Otherwise, we are colliding with stuff. I want to see how big it looks, but also if the stair make any sense or not compared to the sides of a character. I don't know if the stair should be... I think it can be a gate or something. It can be a gate, like it should be closed, no? Or no? Maybe not. Maybe the houses are closed, but not the stair. Okay, now we are not colliding anymore. Now, this house you can open. Yeah, apart from the initial state, but you can open the door and close the door of this house. Maybe I should make it... Let me make it day, because it's a bit annoying. That is night. Now, the stairs are not really working as... Well, they are kind of working, but from the second step down. Then you enter in, and you have here on the left, you have the bed. And then, I don't know if there's enough space to go through. What is going on? I think there are 2 houses, one on top of each other. Yes, I think there are. There are 2 houses, one on top of each other, boys. Which one we are looking at? This one, huh? I think there are 2 houses. Yes. Okay, anyway, apart from the fact that there are two houses at the moment in the same place, so it would look a bit weird. But yes, also this is looking doubled. There is I don't know if I like this thing actually, but this in theory is a kind of an oven of some kind, and there is a place where you can cook. And these are kind of drawers, and this is kind of a table. Oh, by the way, this table is not colliding. Okay, for some reason. There is the part where you have the bed, and actually this part goes down. Oh fuck, there are two. Okay, because there are two houses, one on top of each other. So this is kind of the bed area that we built, if you remember, right? So here we are inside the bed area. I don't know if it's very usable. I mean, it's a bit hard to move because even if the house is not too small, it's also not too big. So, but yes, you could in theory go inside of this and then just close it, you know. And basically here you are inside the sleeping area. Now we don't have a sleep position, but maybe in the future we will have. I don't know. Yeah, so this is the simple inside of the house, and if you look up, this is what you see. I don't know, I think it's not bad. It's probably not great, but yeah, now is trembling because there are two houses, one on top of each other. Now the door is a bit stupid, I know, but I don't have a better way of doing this, so I think it will stay a bit stupid like that. There can be NPC, inside, or we can have, you see it. Wait, you see it a bit slower. Let me try now. Now you see it better. Yeah, if you see that the video is stuttering, let me know. I just need to change the max FPS, okay? Okay, anyway, apart from that, let's go back to our tree. Wow, the tree is insane. But I think I like it that big. I think it should be that big. I think I like it that big, no? We need to make a way to go up, but probably here I will not be able to go up. Ah! Okay. What do you mean invalid sector? No! It is not a valid sector, so we cannot go up. No! Mistakes were made. I cannot go up. Ah! I need to go up. Let me try this way. Let me try this way. Ah, this way there is a way. Yeah, we need to terraform the wall thingy. I think I like the fact that you can go below the branches. I think it's very nice. I like it. Okay, where is my stair? In theory my stair is here, but I don't see it because it's only one side. So I will see it only when you see. We see the shadow. We see the shadow of the stair. Okay. That is the sides. I think the sides is okay. I mean, it's a bit small, but I think the size is fine. It is already too much, huh? Fuck. come on. Cannot make it. Cannot make it, boys. I cannot make it. It's too vertical. So this is already too much. Hey, I can lower it. I mean, I can do it the other way, but still, the problem remains. The problem is that we need to cover a lot of ground, you know? So, to go up there, I need to cover a lot of ground. Or we make the 3 a bit lower, and so you cannot go below it. I think going below it is a bit weird. I think probably we should lower the 3. I think we should probably lower the 3, actually. So... in our simulation, yeah, because we are covering a lot of ground, but it's not enough. So I need to lower the 3, and so I will start from higher ground. Yeah, I know it should be the opposite, right? Instead of being like, I don't know why I did it like this, actually. I think it should be more like this. But I wanted to do it that is not completely flat. I don't know, because completely flat looks more boring to me, no? Ah, fuck, I'm doing, wait, I'm doing damages. I'm doing damages to the overall. I need to do it in this view. Otherwise, if I don't do it in that view, we are doing damages to the structure. So let's say that we start. Let me look. We start from here. Yeah. So I think we can start from the 3rd piece. 1, 2, 3. It's not that far, but anyway, we start from the 3rd piece. So at this level, right? At this level. At this level. So something like that, huh? The problem is that if we make it too flat, becomes like annoying. I mean, becomes less interesting to see, you know? That's my point. I wanted to have a bit of up and down. Maybe not much, but... maybe I exaggerated, huh? on the up and down. I think here would be super steepy. Would be steepy business. Okay, let's say something like that. I really smoothed it out, so now it should be. It's called Cormia tree, but I think I will rename it. With a mount? With a mount. Maybe. I don't know if the size is really too small. So the idea is that this guy is a bit too high. Okay, at the moment. So we're gonna move it down a bit. And so we basically touch the ground here now. This is already the new stair, eh? Because I re-imported it. So this is the new one. Now we can do the fine tuning later on, but it's just to say that we need to reach a point like that. And this will bring pretty much... well, it's not exactly at the top of the tree, but... I mean, at the middle of the tree, but... it's pretty much where it should be. Yeah. This means we will have to... we will have to open up a bit things here. But I don't even know how much, because I don't know if it really makes sense to have all these roots outside. I think they are nice to see, but at the same time... I don't think I want you to go below the tree in the middle. So I think in the middle you cannot go below it, but if you really want, I can have you go below, like in a piece like this. Okay, so there can be like a passage here that is allowing you to go below. Right? I think just because it's fun to see the tree above you. I think it's kind of fun. Yeah, and here we will have to sculpt a bit to be sure that we get the land the way we want it. So I don't know. We will think about it. Okay, I don't want to do it now. I think it's okay. Yeah, the only problem we have is that we need to reach the middle with the stair. Otherwise, it's useless. What is this music? Dragon Age? Okay. lines. Okay, so here we will have to do some work to reach the right place. Right, and here we will have to modify, definitely we'll have to modify the tree. We will have to add more geometry, I guess, but okay. This one and this one. Let's say that the geometry here is a bit complex, but yes, I catch the right ones. Right, something like that. And then here we will have to change this. We will have to make it definitely more reasonable. At the moment is not. The moment is not very reasonable. It goes, I mean, it's all warped. I mean, it's very warped and very fucked up. So we will have to fix this tree a lot. I know already. Also, there seems to be holes in the tree. But anyway, this we will have to work on it later on. For now, let's try to see if we can have a stair that goes... I don't know why all of this is so fucked up, but it's really fucked up. And you will be able to walk on top of this. And there will be houses next to it. So there can be platforms and houses right up here. Okay, now we reach that place at least. Can we have a way to go there though? Because it's too... Wait, let's create a slope of something that we can use to go up, okay? Because otherwise... The problem is that it's super high. Super high. Which is good, I think. I think it's good. I mean, I think it's a nice element of the landscape. So I like the fact that it's going up so much. Okay, now it should be possible to walk up here. But I think we cannot have this monster thing. So let me just try to do something quickly. Boom. I think it cannot be that way. I mean, it's too deep. Makes no sense that it's so deep. Okay. then we will modify this, obviously, and make it more reasonable. But oh, the trees are not moving. Ouch, the trees are disconnected. No, are you serious? Wait. Okay, now they should be connected again, hopefully. Yes, they are. But the small ones are not. Fuck. Wait. We have a problem here. We have a problem. He's not selecting this one, so I don't know why. He's not selecting this ones. For whatever reason. There is something fucked up in this foliage, but for now I guess I don't care. But all this foliage is not sticking properly to the position where it should be, and that's a problem, because I think it's been generated with this one, landscape streaming proxy. I don't remember exactly how to regenerate this thing, but no, sorry, this one, procedural foliage spawner. Yes, this one. This gas is still flying. How do I fix this? How do I regenerate the procedural foliage in this thing? It doesn't let me use it really. I don't remember how we did it, and I don't remember how to redo it. But basically, this procedural foliage spawner is a procedural foliage volume, and you should be able to reapply it, basically, if I remember right. But I don't remember how I reapply it. But for now, let's say that we don't care. It's a bit of a pity, but at the moment, let's say that we don't care. I don't know if I mentioned it in our guide or something, but I need to go and check if we mentioned anywhere this foliage spawner, because you see now the trees are moving when I modify the land, but The other foliage that's been added with the procedural guy is not. I think these hills should be kind of gentle hills. I don't want to have, you know, like mountains here. So I would like these hills to be more of a gentle, even if it's going down so much. But now I think is a bit better. And we are just setting the foundation for this area, right? So it will take a lot more work to make it correct, but we are just putting the bases to have it the way we want it. But yeah, I think the stair is fine. It's not very large, but I think it's okay. I'm not expecting them to have like mounts and carts going up that way. Maybe they have some pulleys on the side to allow carts to, I mean goods to go to the city. And okay, it's not perfect, let's say, but yeah, you say it's not exactly where we want it, but why I cannot mantle on it? I should be able to mantle on this thing, no? I don't know, the collision is a bit weird. Okay, anyway, something like that works, okay? Something like that works. It can be made of wood, and obviously we'll need to have pillars on the side, and maybe I can make it slightly bigger because it's really the minimum, but like one person can go up at one time. I don't know why I don't mantle on it, but fine. Okay, so basically then you arrive here, right? And the idea is that you can walk on the tree and you will have houses, you know, some houses that are like here and there. And now if you fall down, it will be quite a fall, okay? So yeah, you see there is one house there that is misplaced now, but the idea is you can walk. Holy shit! I mean, looking down makes me dizzy. Looking down. Yeah, I think the size is okay anyway. I mean, even if it's insanely big, but I think the size is good. I mean, it allows really some houses to be placed, you know, in the right spots, and I'm thinking if we should have all the houses above. I mean, like all of them. Not just a few. These branches are already correct. Well, you can also climb here, so these branches are kind of fine. Ah, fuck, you see, there was this thing. I didn't see it. There was this thing which in theory would bring you up. But yeah, that's too vertical and too high. I guess is not really the way I wanted to make it. But it was actually already one. No! Boom. In theory, I may be dead with such a jump. Yeah, you don't see that stair from here. Okay. I think it's good. I mean, we have to remake the 3 geometry and obviously the texture and everything, but I think in terms of sides and in terms of position and landscape, I think it's okay. And I think it's better, you know, if we go with the stair only up to this level. I think the other stair is going way higher, and I don't think it's the right... I don't think it's the right way. Yeah, it's going super high. We can have some stair that brings you higher, though. Okay. No, I think this is good. Yeah, falling down will be like super frequent, huh? Okay, so I need to understand. I need to understand how I want to make this 3. I mean, quality-wise, and I mean, how many polygons, and I don't understand if that thingy was. Is the other stair modeled here? No, it's not modeled. It's probably another piece. It's probably another piece in Unreal. What is this? Ah, it's just the plane. Okay. Okay, this one we can delete it, and all this shit we can delete it. These were just placeholders, you know, to... Maybe we can start to place houses and just see how they look, but... Yeah, someone said, I think Marcelum said I should group them, eh? Yes, I think I have to, because otherwise it's getting annoying. I think we need to design the 3 and then put the houses on top of it, right? But a house will be as big as this, and it will probably have a platform. It will probably have, I mean, it must have a kind of a platform, otherwise, you know, never stay up. You want an NPC at the top, like here, like in the last branch, you can never reach it. This tree is insane, anyway. Yeah, we will have quests for sure in this area, for sure. There will be quests. There will be a lot, a whole city, you know. A whole city. Okay, so this will be the work that we will do in the next days. Okay, so we will model this tree properly. We will have to add, you know, more geometry, I guess, make it nicer. Model. I think this stair probably I'm going to increase it slightly, just a bit, like this. And I think it will need some kind of I don't know if we want to. Do you think we should link it to a branch? Yeah, maybe. Because we have 2 ways, right? We can connect it to the ground, or we can connect it to the top, but maybe is more reasonable to connect it to the top. Because I could do, you know, pillar, but I think pillars from the ground will look kind of strange for such a. What I'm thinking more of lines from the top, right? I'm thinking more to lines from the top that are like keeping the bridge up. But this means that we need a branch to be on top of the stair, which is okay. We can move one of these branches to be on top, and then having some rope, you know, that goes down. And maybe, yes, where we have this when we have these bumps, we can put the rope coming down, right? You were praying for not having. I understood you were praying for having. No, for not having. For not having. And by the way, this one I think I can close it. Okay, so let's try to do. So we need a branch. Or we make the stair round and we connect to this branch because we don't have a branch in front of this. I think a round stair would even be nicer. Maybe, no? We could go. We could make it. He's taking the bottom. Fuck. He's taking this. Okay. He's taking that piece as well, together with. I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but. Yeah, I think it looks nicer anyway. If it's a bit, you know, if it's a bit round, I think it looks nicer. Fuck, I took that thing below. But I'm not in X-ray mode, but for some reason. So we already changed our mind, huh? On the position. I just did the position. I already changed my mind. Okay. GG. GG! Is it too rotated or... Maybe it's too much now, huh? Yeah, maybe I exaggerated a bit. I think it was probably enough like this. Yeah, like this is okay. Like this is okay. Like this is okay. So we will need anyway the ground. We are going up quite a bit, but we will need this ground to be here. So in terms of having the branches, you know, having the branches above this, so or we create another branch that maybe is not super big, but is like medium and goes. Yeah, probably we should. Let me see if I can take a piece of this. Wow, this is selecting the wall 3. Okay. Yeah, maybe this guy. Maybe this guy we duplicate. And we move on top of this. And we stick to vertex, so maybe it goes where we want. No. Kind of. And yeah, something like this. Well, we will have to tweak it a bit, but that is the idea. So there will be a kind of a smaller branch here, which is used to keep the stair up. It's only used to keep the stair in place. And right? Yeah, we should see it from the top view. Maybe what we can do, you know what we can do? We can just select this and this and hide everything else, go top and see how it looks. But yeah, yeah, exactly. So the idea is that this branch is helping the stair to stay up. So we need this branch to somehow go on top of the stair. Doesn't have to be perfect, but GG. GG. I hate it when you middle mouse is losing completely the distance from the current object. I don't know why, but it's doing it all the time. Like now, maybe if I do it so distant, yeah, if I do it so distant, it's not losing it, but yes, I have to remember that here there is an attach point. Huh? Yeah, so I think we can attach maybe here vertically, or no, it's too far. We can attach. I need this thing to rotate a lot. I need this branch to be very different. Yes, to be like that. But then we needed to go down so much. Kind of like this, yes. And even more probably. I mean, it's a bit weird for a 3 to go this way, but I think we would just call it magical, and that's it. No, I can change it a bit. Okay, I can rotate it. Wait, it's not an X-ray. I can rotate it, move it down. And then vertically, I think now we can do the job of rotation just on that piece, right? So the starting, so this will be a connection point. And I think that then we will have probably this connection point or something. Yeah, I want this thing to go through so that it doesn't look exactly made like the stair, but it's just a branch that is on top of the stair somehow. And yes, and we can connect maybe here, and we can connect here. Okay, so we have at least two places vertically where to connect. Makes sense? Makes sense, boys? Could you use the power of Unreal Engine for letting the stair move with the wind? Yes, we could. Are you suffering of seasickness or not? Motion sickness? Because there will be like a lot of motion sickness, like boom, left and right, left and right. But yeah, in theory we could. We could have this thing move a bit. Yeah, we could. I don't know exactly how, but I mean, if I want to do it as a... If I want to do it as a skeleton, because then it will have to be a skeletal mesh. But yes, in theory, yes. In theory, yes. Okay, let's try to put maybe some rope just to have some rope. Okay, so we add what? We add a cylinder. We want, I don't think the rope should be too big, but we want like, I don't know, 5 vertices, and the radius will be, I don't know, 0.1. And the length, we will change it as we need, right? We cannot change the length. No, we cannot. Okay. So that would be the beginning of our rope. Okay. Wait. So we will have like one piece here, and right, and this rope will go up to the 3. This rope will go up to the 3. Then to make it a bit more realistic, maybe we will put here like some fans or something. Okay, so this thing will probably need to have a border. I mean, we will see. At the moment, let's say that it's like that, and should even be smaller than this, I think. No? I think it should even be... I think it should be probably like this or less. I mean, if it's a rope, I mean, it should be a big rope, but not as big as a person, right? I don't know. We have to see how big it looks. We have to see how big it looks in game. I have no idea. At the moment, no idea. But something like that, and then the same on the other side, right? And maybe it can be connect. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I think it is pretty good. We may not make it perfect, like it may be slightly, you know, bent so that it looks more realistic. Maybe one this way and one the other way. I don't know. Like one like this and one like that. And then we will have another one. Then we'll have another one, I don't know, here. And another one here, right? Which is actually a very long rope, but will be like a 30 meters or something, but yeah, when you click on that, no, nope, nope. Okay, kind of. Kind of. Yeah, something like this. Something like this, boys. Something like this. So I don't know if we need more than this, but probably not. Probably not. So we have our kind of stair. Now we will probably add something because this stair will have to be thick, right? At the moment it's not thick at all. So I think we can extrude it on the Z a bit and just make it I don't know which material we will make it, but it definitely needs to have a bit of a deepness. Okay, cannot be zero sides, right? Okay, here is here is kind of warped. I don't know. It's a bit is rotated in a weird way. I think it's when I rotated it. Yeah, it took a bit of a strange rotation. We will have to fix it, or it would look very strange. It will look a bit broken if I don't. Right? Mystery music. Mystery. Mystery music. I don't know what I want to do here, but probably just raise it a bit. Right? I think this part is fine. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's try to put this in the game 1 second and see how it looks. So let me save it. Export FBX. Boom. Okay. Guess we have it. So yeah, the only problem is that the entrance is this side and now it's the other side. But we can make the entrance the other side. It's not an issue. It's not an issue. We can change the way. We can change the way. We can change the way we do this. Pam 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 pam. Big suspense music, big thriller music. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think we will have to bring it up. It is a typical example of having clear ideas at the beginning or not. Like, we changed this terrain already like 4 times, but it's just because we are experimenting. Okay, so I need basically this to be way higher. Way higher. Para. Okay. Just have to be sure that there is a way down, you know? It is actually possible to actually go there, otherwise... Okay. Okay. Now, here we will have maybe even some houses, you know, in this area. I think that... Yes. Again, I don't know how many houses I want to have, but I think there will be a lot. 20. Yeah, I will probably try to make a few houses of different types, if I can. Right? And then we will have to paint. We will have to paint a road. I don't know if we will use the same. But probably yes. I think pretty much we will use the same. I don't know what is happening here, but okay. Was called cobblestone, I think. And I think that 300 was the default. Was the default that we were using for a road. Right? For a road sides. Yeah, I will have to move some of these trees for sure. Yeah, the idea is that there is a road going that direction, and then it comes here to the different houses, right? You know, it's already starting to look like a village. Nice. It's already starting to look a bit more connected, you know, now that we have like roads and I mean, it cannot really be that steep, but yeah, it will definitely be some terraforming to do here, but yeah, something like that. We will move these trees. At the moment these trees are kind of in the middle of the are a bit in the middle of the view, and it's not a good idea. Right? So I don't remember here where we go. I think we go to Oja. I think we need a kind of a bridge. I don't think it should be that tall. This is too much. I mean, this is too much of a jump. So probably I will. Yeah, I think I will kill most of this and go down very quick. I mean, go down a lot and bring this up, but because at the moment it's too much. We will have to fix the road. The moment the road is bad. The moment the road is broken, as you can see. So someone asked me, what is your job, you know, making video games? I say, well, I'm fixing roads most of the time. I'm working on the roads. Yeah. There is a typical video game developer job to fix roads. Wow, we want to go there? Oh my god. Well, if we want to go there, we need to go up fairly quickly. I don't know if we can go that quick, but we need to go up for sure. So how many people we walk in these roads, huh, boys? How many people we walk on these roads when I'm done? That is always like a fun thought, you know. To think of people walking on these pixels that I'm moving. Yeah, it is going up very much. Too much. We are in trouble with the... It's going up very quick. Too quick. Hello, developer. Hi. How big kilometer per kilometer is the world? At the moment, I think it's pretty much the maximum that we can have, or something. I think it's 10 kilometers by 10 kilometers. No, I think it can actually be more, but I think we have. So consider that every map is. Wait. What? Yes, because I didn't load. Yeah, I didn't load the world map. But we have about 10 map. I don't remember. Like probably 15 maps horizontally, and like 10 vertically. So we have like 150 maps. I mean, most of them are completely empty, I would say. The majority are completely empty. But every map is 1 kilometer, I think, by one, pretty much. So yes, we have a kind of a 15 kilometers by 10 kilometers. But we are not really using it all at the moment. I mean, it's just kind of a placeholder for the future, okay? So don't be scared about that. No, I mean that the game is gonna run somehow. It will work. But yeah, there is a lot, because there are, you know, there are 4 cities and a lot of land between. Now in the old game, we didn't have all the land between the cities, so it was actually way smaller than now. But as long as the technology support us, I mean, we will make the world super big. But I think that more than making the world super big, I want to make the game super fun, you know? So I think that... yeah, I don't know how much I want to really increase the world, because the more you increase the world, the more the people are losing themselves into the world, and they will not be able to interact with other players just because players are scattered around the map. So I think I have to be careful of not making it too big. Otherwise, people will never find other people, and the purpose of an RPG is also to interact with other players, right? So I think that's important. So we need to be sure we are not exaggerating. But let's say that I want to have at least one area for each race, right? So this is, for example, is the area for the elves that we never had in the old game, and I think it's pretty cool that now we can add it. But pretty much, you know, if you look at the overall map, you know, we have like the main city. So our map is made in a circle, okay? In theory, so it's like a donut. It's like a donut. It's like Planescape, if you ever played Planescape. But anyway, it's like a donut. So at the moment, our world, our developed world, is basically only this piece, okay? It's only this part. This is the developed. I mean, the part that we actually know what it is there, and then there is a thing which is the winch, which is going at the lower levels. Okay, so this thing in theory should allow you to go down and to go to the next donut. Okay, so speaking about this piece, this is the one that at the moment has about 15 kilometers by, I don't know, by 8 or something, and is this piece. Okay, so, and basically here we have the main city, that is the one where you start, which is here. Then we have the cat people city, which is here, right? Then we have the stone people city, which is here, right? And then we have the winged people city, which is pretty much here, right? And with this we are covering, you know, 4 races, and these are the main 4 cities. But we need, so the one that I'm building now is the elves, and the elf city is pretty much here at the moment. And no more instances for map, no Russian project. No, they are not. I mean, downloaded, yes. I mean, you have all the maps on your machine, but all the maps are in streaming levels. So basically, when you are walking, you know, the engine. So when I'm here, the engine is loading this piece. Then when I walk and I go forward, the engine is loading the other pieces around me. So basically it's a seamless loading. You don't really see it too much, but while you walk, you know, there is stuff that is loaded around you. And so yes, it's all in streaming level and word composition. Word composition is the only way basically to do this kind of stuff for an MMO. I mean, I think there is no other good way. I mean, you can load and unload your levels manually, because you can decide to load manually, but I think streaming levels is much better, because it allows you it gives you the control, you know, so it allows you to have the right control. It is a bit of a mess, because I need to go down a lot. I think I reached the point pretty much, which is good. Okay, nice. Yeah. But I mean, we are really testing, you know, we are really learning as we go, because we never used Unreal Engine with 200 or more players, you know, so we need to see what happens when, I think when we launch, I will do more stress tests with more players, but I think when we say, hey, everyone can download it and everyone can test it, we will have some interest from people, mainly from people on Linux, people on Mac, maybe the platforms where there are not, you know, a million games already, a million free games. So we will get a bit of an attention there, and I think that this is really where we will start to test the limit of Unreal and see how it works, because I think that Unreal is trying to do it, you know, with instances and shard servers and all of that, but at the moment we are not doing this. So our server is one server at the moment. But we'll see how it goes. I'm very interested. I think it will be very fun to see, you know, 200 players connected at the same time. Let me see. I think at launch, I mean, when I say like, yes, we are ready, please come and test it, and I organize some events for testing, I think we will have a lot of people. But then it may go down very, very quickly, considering the game is not, you know, as good as real games. But we will see. We will see. We will see. I don't know. At the end, it's fun making it, so... Even if we have no players, I don't care. I will play it myself. I mean, I don't... I'm building it, you know, for the fun of building it, so... I mean, obviously I hope to have players, but... It's not a requirement to continue, right? It's not a commercial game, so we're not willing to make money out of this, so... It's not too much of a problem. Obviously it will be better to have players. It will be much more fun. It will be much more fun to have players. I hope we will. We'll see. I start to be a bit late. I think I will have to... Actually, I didn't want to do flatten. I wanted to do smooth, but... Yeah, there is a lot of terraforming needed in this area. We will have to terraform a lot, and... I don't really want to do it all now, but we will have to... We will have to put, you know, rocks and trees in the right places, and I mean we will have to fix this a lot, but probably not now. Okay, let me just say. Okay, let's save it like this and see how it looks in game for now, and we will continue probably tomorrow. Can you not load it all the time? No, you cannot load it all the time. It's too much. I mean, you cannot do it. It's too much geometry. I mean, there is really no purpose of that. Yeah, when you are on a tall mountain, that's a problem at the moment. But you can create imposters. You can create. No, we didn't do it, but you can create kind of a landscape, you know, in the distance for the very, very, very tall buildings or very tall mountains. So you can do it if you want. You can also decide the distance of loading, right? But usually games are smart about it. So if you go on top of a very tall mountain, they are really creating fake stuff. Fake geometry, fake LOD geometry that is showing you the surrounding, but in reality it's not the real geometry, right? So yeah, for places that are very, very high and you look around, that's a problem. At the moment we have that problem. So, but I'm not gonna fix it yet because the landscape is gonna change a lot. When the landscape is pretty much defined, you know, and we have all our cities like I shown you, you know, we have all our cities in place and the main buildings in place and the lakes, because like here there are lakes, you know, and stuff. So small lakes around. So and then there are rivers. So we also need to fix all the rivers. So when we have all of this pretty much static and defined, then yes, we can start to look at creating distance landscape and to make it nicer when you look from the top. But no, loading it all at one time I think would be overkill. Even if I'm trying to do... Where is my server, boys? Ah, is stuck. Even if our geometry is very, very, very simple. Okay, so we are targeting, you know, we are targeting really medium quality hardware. You know, we are not targeting top hardware. So, like all games do, but so our seed. If you look at the polygons, you know, of our characters, and in general, the quality of the models is fairly low, but it's low, well, for two reasons. One, because these are the models that we were using in the original game and we didn't have the possibility to change it, right? Right, so you see the model, how simple it is, right? And also, if you look at our houses, like that house, the model is super simple by design. So this house is 5,000 polygons, right? This house is 5,000 polygons. So in new games, I mean, 5,000 polygons can be, I don't know, it can be a shield, you know? So, well, maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe 5,000 is not a shield, but yeah, you know, nearly. This door needs to be fixed. Is a bit fucked up, but after the first time, it works. Look at this. I can right click and droop. Droop. You like this, huh? Yeah. I like this house at the end. I mean, it's not big, but I think it's good enough. Consider at the moment I don't have the other levels loaded. So if I look at the distance, you see that it's white, but because this level really doesn't exist. I don't have it in my machine downloaded now because I don't want Unreal to load it and spend time in doing stuff that I don't require. Oh, this thing is inside out. Okay. I think it doesn't like the inside out. Fuck. Yeah, the normals are flipped. So I cannot really go up, I guess. I don't know why it doesn't go up, but because it's colliding, it's continuously colliding with the face that is back facing. Yeah, it's colliding with the back facing face, but I'm gonna fix it. I think it's a nice state, I like it. I like it a lot. Good job, boys. Okay, let me fix the inside out. there are some leaves the opposite way. Nah, we will have to fix all of that. Okay, let me fix the inside out and then I think I'm gonna go. The inside out is just because we didn't look. We didn't look at the back facing. Even if I don't know, but yes, is all the opposite way of what it should be. Okay, now is the way it should be. Okay. Spacebar, recalculate normals. Well, yeah, but in that case it was completely flipped. But yes, you can mesh recalculate outside, I guess. It was the extrusion that created the faces the wrong way. Ah, now is the right way. Now is the right way. Okay. Well, it's night, as usual. So if you go up here and you walk a bit, you will see, and we will change obviously this texture and we'll change the, but you say there is a house here, so in theory. Do you want to risk the jump? You know, in theory I can have my house on top of this tree. That is very nice. This is very, very nice. I like to have the house on top of this tree. So beautiful. Those things are connected, huh? I was checking if it makes sense, it looks connected or not. I think it does. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need, well, apart from texturing the stair, obviously, but we need to be sure that the branches are all going in a way that you can actually walk on top of it, maybe except a few, like these ones, obviously, that are vertical, you will not be able, but I think it would be nice if you can actually walk, you know, up to here, for example. And maybe there will be an NPC, you know, it will be an NPC standing there. Or something, you know. And then we will place probably 5, 6 houses on top of the tree. Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe even 7, 8 houses on top of the tree, right? And then we will place maybe another 10 or another 6 here in the road. And then we will start to add more stuff, right? So we will start to add like some rocks, some foliage, and then we may have some shops and all of that. So it will take a bit to do this thing, but I think it would be nice. I think it would be very nice to have finally one city. Well, if not a city, but a village for the Dermorians, for the elves. Can you enter on the big ball? No, the big ball, I removed it. There's no big ball anymore. I removed it. It was here, but it's not here anymore. There are only houses and... Only houses, boys. Only houses. I will take a screenshot of this and post it to our internal channel just for the other devs and say the beginning of the first Dermorian village. The beginning of the first Dermorian village. Okay. So I think I'm going to bed. If you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that would be nice. And also it is free, so you know, you just click and it's good. If you want to do a bit more, we have a Patreon site, which is patreon.com/planeshift. And we are actually 59 Patreons. We want to reach 60 if possible. So only one is missing. And if you become a Patreon, you have access to the alpha. You can see some of the videos that I'm posting. There are also 4 Unreal Engine components in the current Patreon that if you want you can. One I just posted the other day, which is the carousel scrolling image list. So but there are other components, like there is a kind of a tree view and something. But anyway, I will see you tomorrow evening, hopefully. I don't know, depends. I think I have a bit of real life stuff I need to do, so I need to be, yeah, but if I can, I will do it, okay? See you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. We made some progress today, huh? It was good, huh? Bye bye.